After months of tracking, the bandits' hideout was finally found. The hooded figure walked at a cautious pace, unsure of where to go and eyeing the surroundings. There were bandits everywhere, hundreds of them training, drinking, resting, playing cards, or working on something or another. A few of them eyed the hooded figure suspiciously, but lost interest as soon as they had passed. Finally, the bounty was within sight, a veritable mountain of books, and in front of them was a group of bandits sitting at a table, laughing and talking. This had to be it. Why would a crew of bandits have such a large stash of books otherwise? The hooded figure made their way to the table, and the laughing immediately stopped. Upon their arrival to the table, one of the bandits spoke up. "Get out of here, rookie. You weren't part of this catch." Glancing at the books behind them, the hooded figure said, "Interesting collection of books you got there. 300 plus pages each, small print, gotta had a lot of big words in them. I didn't take you guys as the intellectual types." "We don't need be reading them. We's plenty smart enough already. Books like these sell for quite the copper, and that's all we need," the bandit said. Another bandit chimed in. "What's your interest in these books anyhow?" "Derman Priory would like their books back. It seems you're long overdue for returning them," the hooded figure said, as they flung their cloak off and threw it at the bandits. There stands Kit, bow drawn with 3 arrows knocked before the bandits could pull out their weapons. She lets loose, taking 3 seated bandits in the chest. The 4th bandit scrambles to his feet and struggles to pull his sword from its scabbard. Kit takes this opportunity to pull out her own sword. She runs and jumps off the table, slamming into the bandit and impaling him into the ground. Alarm bells ring loudly. All around Kit, the bandit crew rushes for their weapons. Some simply grabbed a handful of money and ran off. A group of bandits rushed toward Kit, screaming wildly, certain they could easily overwhelm one ranger. Suddenly, a cloud of smoke burst in front of them. Their war cry turned into screams of anguish as a shrouded figure dashed in and around them. The smoke cleared and only a human female was left standing, a sword in her right hand and a pistol in her left. She looked toward Kit. "Ugh, why you gotta just up and attack them? You've ruined everything." Kit gave her a quizzical look, but she just turned and began fighting more of the bandits, dashing around and in between clouds of smoke, leaving bodies of bandits in her wake. Not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, Kit drew her bow once more and launched a barrage of arrows into a crowd. A few dropped instantly, but the rest scattered and began to flank her. Grimly aware of her disadvantage, Kit pulled out her sword once more and retraced her steps. A large bandit lunged at her with his sword, but overextended his arm. Kit stepped right and brushed past his blade, thrusting her shoulder into his chest and knocking the wind from him. He staggered back and Kit slashed at his chest as she ran off. Kit rushed on until she caught up with the mystery woman. She was heavily pressed by 3 bandits, and a 4th standing further back began knocking an arrow to his bow. Unfortunately for him, Kit is a ranger, and so she was able to loose her own arrow right through his neck before he could even pull his bowstring. Kit rushed toward the woman who was still struggling to hold her own. She was able to dash to the side of one and gash open his side and shoot the other with her pistol. A sword burst through the third's chest as Kit reached them. They took a moment to catch their breath. "Kira," the woman said. Kit looked at her. "What?" "My name's Kira." "I'm Kit. Look, we got even more bandits coming after us, so what do you say we get out of here?" "I've got just a plan," Kira winked. Together they rushed towards the mouth of the cave as Kira hurriedly explained her plan to Kit. Nearing the exit, Kit threw caltrops behind them to slow the advance of the bandits, then rushed outside to meet up with Mr. Sprinkle. Kira held back, lit a fuse on a bomb, and rolled in under a stack of gunpowder barrels. The ground shuddered violently as the explosion threw shards of wood and earth everywhere. One of the wooden shards caught Kit in the leg, creating a small gash on her right thigh. Unfortunately, neither Kit nor Kira have any bandages to patch her up. Adventurers! While walking away from the explosion without looking back at it, Kit forgot explosions were actually crazy dangerous. She'll need some bandages to help patch up her leg. Send 5 cloth pieces of any type to help her out.